Cracking. East Coast rolls. What's up?
All right. Let's see. What are we doing? Oh, I'm out of gloves. Do we have any?
There's some right here.
Okay, right on. Thank you.
Is that two?
Red gloves today. Huh? Okay,
Yeah, proper,
okay.
dude. Proper gloves.
Who we got? Oh, dude, we gotta roll up some Tenko too during this before we spark.
Before we start?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to see the difference in the roll?
Is that? Can you pass me that jar? No. That one right there. Yeah, let's see here. It's not a big nug. We'll roll that up. I'll get another one.
Do you want me to roll it up? Because we're going to spark it afterwards just to see how it's burning?
We're both going to roll one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to roll one. You're going to roll one.
Well, I still need you to break it down for me either way.
Well, yeah, we'll do that after we get the competition doinks going. Let's see. Let me go get who's competing today, though, first. One. Oh, shit. We don't have the little... I wonder where that little Mylar went that was in here. It was like with Air Bud on it. This little dog.
Yeah, it was a little Mylar bag that we had.
Sheesh, dude. This is... oh, wait, no. Is it not Sean Cron? Oh, it's Malek. See, I'm tripping. I was thinking in my head, I was like, this is like a semifinals level matchup right now. I mean, it still is, but...
Max was cracking. Saw you wash biscuits. Low, what's up?
Oh,
why are you keeping it in such a huge jar? Wouldn't all the extra air make it go stale? We leave everything in the way that they sent it. Yeah, we don't repackage things for people.
Yeah, we don't unless they ask how you want it stored, and we just keep it how it was given to us. Jeez,
fucking dank.
Both of these.
That's the D1 though, right?
Yeah, they're both ridiculous. Who's blue? Who's red in this one?
Malek is blue and Greendawg is red.
Okay.
Magnum Mountain was cracking.
Is that what we're doing?
What's that?
I guess we're doing that. We're throwing the whole jar up there. Fuck it.
Yep. Nowhere but anywhere, huh?
No. I don't think so. I don't know where they would have went. That's the thing. After these episodes, dude, we get high, dude. We just abandon ship. And Sean just gets left with a disaster.
He said abandon ship. Going for Greendawg.
We'll do this. Oh.
Take that trash can. I don't know. Wow. But
it's been a while. Yeah, I doubt.
Yeah, it's been a few days.
This is Greendawg. All right, you just gotta trust us.
Yep, not in there.
Yeah, who we got today? Is that everybody? I'm seeing a lot of Greendawg. There's Malek. What's cracking? Thought we were switching seats. Oh,
that's right. We were supposed to switch seats.
Should we?
We can. Yeah, I'm not trying.
All right, we gotta switch our little side drawers out too.
I know because I got all the roll shit over here.
Fuck it, dude. We'll switch seats for you guys.
All right, for one day, fuck it.
Although, where's our little setup with the live chat and all that? Because we don't even have to, right? But is it if your good side is that side? And my good side is this side, bro. Then
let's swap it.
That's gonna be weird, dude. Are the fucking doinks gonna
a little less schnitzel for you guys?
are the doinks gonna smoke differently or what? I wonder.
On this side of the room,
you know, like fuck. What if they do?
That's
I don't
wild.
know. We'll have to void the match today if they do. I guess. Let's see. Oh, this is weird, dude.
Yeah, hella weird, bro. It's like inverted.
I'm not convinced this is my good side.
It's
anymore,
it's like trying to do the doink cam. It's inverted. It looks weird.
Yeah, at least I can hold my my right hand here now. That'll be nice.
Chris said, "Man, this is fucked."
Is it?
Paul,
is it fucking with you guys?
As fuck on the golf course. That's what's up, dude. Appreciate it.
Okay, so what? Like that? It looks like it's pretty fucking level, no?
Yeah, I could have done that.
There it is. That's literally perfect. Look at the sign. That's perfect. All right.
I saw you watch Biscuits. I don't know about this, guys. I don't know about this whole seat switch thing.
Let's get a fucking poll, dude. If you guys want us to switch back, we can. Because now I got your fan and you got my charger. So
right.
I don't know. Dude.
Yeah,
I'll take the fan though, dude.
No,
it's nice.
I'm gonna need the fan when I roll for sure.
Yeah, dude.
I need to swap that over here.
That's too bad. Comes with the property.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah. I don't know about this. I agree. All right, so let's see the poll. Yes or no's. Let's see the yes or no's. We'll let you guys decide where we sit.
Because the only reason we were going to change it because the live chat was going to be covering it up, and I just didn't care. But you also didn't care, so I actually don't know why we switched.
Joe Huncho said this feels like a bad trip. Leave it.
Oh shit.
Keep it. Okay, so keep it like this or leave it the way it was. Lo said I feel cross-eyed.
Damn, dude, look. Like you said, we can't do nothing, bro.
Yeah, right.
Without stirring up some fucking controversy.
Dude, and it's like we're putting people on bad trips.
So many episodes the other way. We'll get used to it. Okay. Like this, CJ says. Are you seeing more negative or positive right now?
I think we're like tied 2-2 right now.
Okay.
Need your water, sir?
Yeah, I do need that.
Set it over here. This is a wild one, bro. We're coming to the end of this bracket. Is that how you guys know? Because we switched seats. You guys are like, yep, we must be coming to the end of a bracket.
Adam looks even smaller. That's crazy, East Coast. That? That's crazy you would say that. That's wild, dude.
Just fucking out loud.
Dude, we weigh the same. Okay? We literally, actually, I might have a couple pounds on you now.
Not anymore. What do you weigh right now?
Like 168.
Oh, no, I got like 7 pounds on you right now.
Okay, okay, 7 pounds. Yeah. 7 pounds.
I'm just saying you're going to do this to us after 100 plus episodes. Feels weird.
Look, dude, give us a break. We'll try it for one day. Maybe we'll go back tomorrow. Maybe we'll go back right now, dude.
Oh, just to get you guys to shut the... No, just playing.
Well, just because fucking... man, dude. My charger, your fan. You know, we didn't really think this through.
No, we didn't.
Fair.
Damn, bro. That's a big bag
of defects.
Yeah,
yeah. Sorry, guys. There was a lot of defects.
That's a big ass bag. There was a lot of
defects. Yeah.
Right, we did do it before with dabs.
The opals are rough.
Yeah, finish breaking that up, and then we're gonna have to switch. I need that fan. Okay. Either that or hand the fan over here. One of the two.
All right.
It's not.
We could just switch.
It's not that big of a deal. You guys have done it before. I was ready.
If we're gonna switch, let's do it right because we gotta move all of our little. Because you got all your shit over here. I got all my shit over there, dude. Let's just switch it up.
Sturt said, "Throw a few in my bag."
Few
defects.
Oh, I already. Yeah, we got you, Sturt. I can't even find that bag, dude. I'm looking all over for it. Sturt's championship bag with the fucking. The tip set aside.
Where'd you put it?
Dude, it was in my drawer in my kitchen, bro. Straight up, all my fault, dude. I gotta look for it. It's got to be somewhere stupid, but.
Chris G, you ain't lying, bro. That shit's fucking detrimental to the episode.
Huh?
Paul needs his fan, is what he said.
yeah, for sure.
Then switch it up again just to give everyone a nice trip. She said, leave it like this for a couple days, then switch it back up.
Saving you guys money on psychedelics.
Bugger Boss said 42.69. I'll grab a defect.
Dude, I know the defects would sell out faster than the normal tips. That's not the problem at all. The problem is I have nightmares thinking about seeing videos in the wild of some fucked up tip and like there's no sticker on it.
And there's no disclaimer or anything like that. Like, hey, dude, fucking this was a defect tip that I rolled last night from Proper Doinks.
Yeah, so it's like I don't know, that weighs heavy on the conscience, you know? It's like like, dude, we could have. Oh man, we've taken so many L's on defective tips that we paid full price for, and just so you know, it's not about making money.
We just won't post them. We've heard that one before. A Mac named Alan. Dude, I'm not going to get into the story, but Adam will know what story I'm talking about. I've personally had situations in this industry where I've explained something to somebody and been like,
Master Split, thank you.
This is this. giving you a heads up. You don't want this. They're like, no, I want it. I'm like, no, you don't. And they're like, no, I do.
It's a huge headache.
And then they take it, and then they want to bitch. And it's like, dude, okay, we're not doing this anymore, dude.
We've had a lot of that shit.
It's not happening again, dude.
Yeah. You want to switch or what?
Yeah, we'll switch it.
Yeah. All right. I'll grab a 10 on my way.
There you go.
We're going to have a little bit longer of a roll-up today. Where is the fucking...
I'll give you the proper respect saying, hey, this is what it is.
Say what?
He's saying if you sell it to me, I'll give you guys the respect and tell everybody it's a defect when I roll it.
See, then we got to make like a list of like, who we can trust.
How sick would it be if we made little fucking square logos that said defect, and then afterwards we send them back, have them blown on, and then sell them?
See, we can't because then it would burn off of our logo.
On the opposite side?
Yeah. If you heat it again like that, it'll just crumple off the logo, and then you'll have like little bits and pieces of a logo on one side and then a defect on the other, which I guess would make it even more defective. But just a little tough, dude. It's sticky.
You need to do what Walgreens done with the defective Hanes T-shirts. Put a line through the name, bro. That's crazy. Paul gonna re-roll from yesterday. We're gonna roll one side by side is what we're gonna do. Yeah. I'm not convinced it's Adam's roll. I know Adam's got bars. So we're gonna see. We're gonna take a look and see if
he didn't necessarily want to do it. I personally want to do it because the whole point of making this thing is to figure out what weed's the best and take out all user error and make it transparent and everything else, right?
Yeah.
So if there's a slight possibility, I don't think it's my roll either. I think it was a big ass nug and it was very fresh, like peeling apart kind of thing. So I don't think it was that. I think it was the size of the nug, but I just want to fucking do it because I have seen instances in the past where his rolls do smoke better. That's why he rolls all of them. He's more consistent with it. But I feel like that roll yesterday was on point. So I don't know. At the end of the day, we just want to keep the fucking consistency with making sure there's no internal errors if we're going to be out here saying this and that about people's weed.
That was a good idea, Mac. Name Allen. We fucked up. We missed the opportunity there. He said, should have brought up the bracket when you guys switched and not said anything and just messed with everybody. Like pull the bracket up so they can't see us on the screen and then switch seats. And then when we pull the bracket back down, we're on the other side again.
That was a major miss.
Yeah, we fucked up on that.
For sure.
Oh, that's dope. That's a good idea. Soggy Wash said you should just get a little I am stamp that you fucking stamp on it so it says improper.
We've literally thought about we would have done that. Actually, improper was going to be the ones selling all of our defects, but there was no way to add an IM. In the future, what we are going to do, though, before we get to stamping logos, because we're changing a lot of things in production, and in the future, we're going to fucking do the QC on the tips first. And then any defects, we're going to be probably having improper doinks drop and then labeling them improper.
There is a way to do it, and I'm sure these things would work. There's these things that they make called golf dots. There are all kinds of different logos and shit like that, but it's in a permanent press-on sticker. So like you press it on your golf ball, you can hit your golf ball in the water, whatever. It won't get off from the hit. Nothing will take it off.
Interesting. That's so funny. Stonkswin came on with another name. Guy on the left is lame. When did you join, bro? Because there's a 5-minute lag on X, and we just switched sides.
I'm lame, bro. Damn. I am on the left, right? He's talking about me, right?
No. Look at the screen. It's inverted. He's talking about me, dude.
Okay. Fucking dicks. Dude.
No, he came on and said the same thing yesterday. Please make better logos. I'm losing a logo on a tip currently. Dude, that's been happening to us since the inception of glass tips, period, of any glass tips.
I will speak for customers, but not for me. I can guarantee you I have a bigger collection than anybody that has any of our tips.
Or any tips.
Yeah, probably. And I've only ever lost like one logo. And then on one of my rainbow logos, the F has like a little line through it. But other than that, I've never lost a logo.
And we've tried multiple different manufacturers, multiple different things. I personally lose rip tip logos all the time on my old collection. I've seen the China tip logos come off. I've seen funky logos come off. I've seen all sorts of logos come off. The only way to really do it is just to fucking not even have a logo or sandblast the logo because these logos just fucking come off of glass. It's such a pain in the ass. It's like the biggest mystery we've been trying to solve with the tips, and there doesn't seem to be a solution. DGR is 1 for 1. Never lost a logo, only has one tip. We're not use the tip. Low says, "Hey, chill. We got to use the tips."
Are you one of those heady collectors, Lo?
Probably, dude.
Super heady collector that only has certain ones that she rolls with, and there are some are just like.
Yeah, that must have been a lot more than an eighth in that fucking Malek jar. Oh, I think he said he'd put more than.
I think it was like he said it was like they were like 4.2 each or something like that.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, because that's we can engrave them. It's just like they're already so fucking expensive wholesale already. They're like nearing a Rip Tips retail cost wholesale for us. So like then adding in laser engraving or sandblasting is just another level of expensive. But we're literally looking into it and getting a quote right now. So stay tuned on that.
Oh wait, what are you talking about, sir? He said then takes the blame. So logos are fine. You just ruined it.
What are we talking about?
I don't know. I would agree that if people are losing logos like crazy, then there's something to do with their cleaning method that's causing it to happen.
But I've also seen, like for me, I have like probably 8 out of 10 of my logos are perfect. They can soak in an ISO bath for months and they're fine. And then sometimes one will just rub off, dude.
No, I get it. I'm just saying, like, and I get I have OCD and not everybody's going to do what I do, but maybe they should. I rinse them while they're still hot after the sesh with clean alcohol. I don't put them in alcohol that's going to sit in alcohol that's dirty. I put everything with clean alcohol. And after that, I dry them off and get the water out of them, and that's it. And I've never had an issue.
Oh, I see what you're saying, sir. Yeah, I mean, shit, I'd be pissed too, paying $69.69 for a tip, and then the logo comes off. As like a tip collector myself, it irritates me. But I haven't seen anybody do it right to where it's just always staying on either in the sense of like a company.
No, it happens to every tip company.
Besides a fucking a sandblasted one,
Yeah.
I feel bad. Everybody tried to get tips today. It was a smaller drop than normal, and it didn't even make it past the first like 2 minutes of the email drop today. So the public drop didn't even end up happening, really.
Right, Ultra Blaze. I don't think there's any instance. Well, maybe. I think they're like back in the day, people used to do that, like soak dishes in soapy water. But that's not like that's not an ideal method. Like it's same with dishes. Like you want to rinse it off, make sure it's clean before you put it in the dishwasher to get it really clean. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like my roar tips survived like 7 long Zep soaks multiple times.
Yeah, I have hundreds of tips that have never even chipped a logo. It just depends on the luck of the draw. I feel like.
Stonks win. What's that? What is that, dude?
that looks a little weird. Stonks. That's the dude said. Dude on the left is lame.
Oh yeah.
But like, just you look at the accounts and X account first of all, right? And then you got the profile picture and the name. I'm waiting for some good trolling from Stonks win.
Want me to tell you guys why you guys should always smoke doinks?
You said what?
So want me to tell you guys why you should always smoke doinks?
Why?
Because yesterday on the golf course, it's brand new in the morning, and my homie's mom rides over and finds my group on our hole. Says, "You have any weed?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Can I get some?" I'm like, "Yeah." I give it to her. She's like, "Do you have papers?" I'm like, "No, all that stuff's put away." I'm like, "I don't have any of that." She's like, "Oh, okay. It's for Chris," which is my homie's aunt. She's like, "It's for Chris. She wants to smoke." I'm like, "All right." Apparently they couldn't find papers. So somebody had the bright idea to give her a disty pin.
Oh no.
In 97-degree heat. She's like fucking 70 fucking while she's out playing golf, and she fucking passed out and they had to call the ambulance.
No way.
I swear to God. That's why you smoke doinks.
What disty pin was it?
Who knows? I wasn't around when it happened. I have no idea. I just saw her at the turn at the 9th hole. She was in there. Like all fucked up. So moral of the story, kids, is don't smoke disty pins. Smoke doinks.
Yeah, I heard disty pens get you really fucking paranoid too. Like it's like a really unbalanced high.
I'm sure you have.
Pharmaceutical version of weed, basically.
Has anybody here ever been to a processing facility and watched how they make disty?
Yeah, I mean,
when you see it, you're like, oh God.
Yeah, why do you got to do that? to weed to
Yeah,
make it.
dude,
You
it's
know what
crazy.
I mean? Like, that's nuts.
Smoke fent, right, Sturt? Fucking hey, dude.
Yeah, for real. Let's just skip the bullshit.
Sturt's going for president. That's going to be his fucking slogan, dude. Smoke fent.
As long as it's
Vote-
smoking, dude.
Vote Sturt, smoke fent.
So the other thing is like it's literally so a pharmaceutical, right? They'll take a root or a fucking whatever substance, right? And they'll extract the molecule that specifically does the thing they're looking for, but then they'll leave out all the rest of the plant, which could be an entourage effect of its own kind, right? And they'll extract just that one molecule and they'll use it pharmaceutically, which usually comes with a bunch of side effects and shit like that. Literally, distillate is the pharmaceutical version of cannabis.
Yeah.
There's no balance to it. It's just, like I always get paranoid as fuck if I ever, you know, I mean, it's been years, but anytime I've ever hit Disty, it gives me like a really weird, bugged out feeling.
I did while I was at the Mayfair because the homie Tree obviously can't bring like weed in Mayfair or nothing, but Trev brought his cold fire pin in. The cold fires aren't bad.
Yeah.
There's a few brands that do it right if you're going to do it that like you at least can get cleanish, you know, cleaner product out of.
What, Disty?
Well, I don't think cold fire is not doing Disty.
No,
that's my point. Like, there's good
yeah.
brands out there that you can find that are actually putting quality product in their shit, as opposed to just fucking garbage. Damn, rice rolls.
What?
He said, "I can get behind that. Start, get the fent ready."
Oh,
I'm like,
geez.
yo, bro.
Wilding. How you guys like being able to see the chat? Does that work out for you? There was a couple people that said they didn't like it, but like, can you read it? Yeah, it's just it's like peeling apart. Rolling up the 10 code now. Or I'm sorry. Breaking down the 10 code now, I should say.
Cold fire is Twim one.
Wait, what? Twim one?
Yeah,
Somebody said it with a W?
he said it was no. He said Trim Run.
Oh,
ever since the facility at Jordan's, I can't call Trim anything but Twim.
Oh,
I
I was like,
it says Twim Womb.
did you just have a stroke? Or is that an inside joke?
No, it says it on at his facility on the trimming door. It says Twim Womb. I fuck with it.
Just had to make sure you were still there, and everything was all good. You know.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere quite yet.
Do we have a couple other fucking tips though too?
I mean, I don't know about ones that are absolutely identical.
Actual chat on my phone, so I don't really notice it. Okay, gotcha. I just, you know, for the people that want to see X chat and people that want to see YouTube chat, like from other platforms. So, did you hit the Disty? Any proper crack pipes? Nope, have not dropped that yet. Are we missing a market there?
We did one drop of that, and it was on Skid Row, bro. And we're never doing it again, dude. It was a one-time thing.
Yeah, if you miss it, dude, snooze, you lose on that.
Yeah, Sturt, I agree if it's safe.
What are we talking
But
about?
that's the question. Is it safe?
What did he say? It already passed.
He said Disty has its place in the market just like outdoor and mids and depths and shit. And I'm like, I get it, but it's got to be safe for people to consume. If it's not safe, then I don't think it has its place.
Yeah, assuming it's safe, of course. Yeah. Everything has its place, dude.
Yeah, whatever she hit yesterday, I don't think was safe. Well, there could have been a lot of outside factors as well.
Yeah, it could have been like a
The
heat
heat,
stroke. Could have been a
lack of
panic
water.
attack, dude.
Yeah, it could have been a lot of different
From straight smoking some unbalanced ass shit, you know?
Mhm.
I'm one of those people where like the type of high really gets me. Like I can have a really good or a really bad high. You won't be able to tell looking at my face.
So what are we doing with rolling these? Are we just using the other red and blues in here? You said those ones match?
I think so. Yeah, I think the match. You can go run some real quick. We'll fucking shoot this. That's a no go. Yeah. A gelato or proper Skittles are good Kush. Sorry, Malek, I just knocked your doink over, dude, but you're good. It was a well-rolled doink. Street distillate is a completely different level of down bad, I think. Like distillate at all is, you know, I think all of us in here can agree on what that is. But street distillate is just an entirely new level of down bad for sure. Just knowing what goes into distillate. Like I'm not one to usually like be all up about, you know, test results and stuff. But when it comes to distillate where you're using the worst of the worst to make it, literally the absolute worst of the worst, that's when you gotta.
I wouldn't break up a full eighth for each of these just because I don't think these tips are quite as
Okay,
not quite as big as mine. Yeah.
So we'll make you red corner.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Street distillate is the name of my new rap group. Is that right? That's dope.
There you go. My friend turned gay from a hash hole, from a street hash hole. That's crazy, dude.
Wait, who said that?
You missed it already. Shit moves quick, dude. If we miss your fucking comment, my bad. It's shit's trucking. My friend turned gay from a street hash hole. She trying to be cray is the name there. That's crazy. I'm trying to think of that. Well, remember Theo Von was like, yeah, so my friend got bit by a gay guy.
So we'll see.
Yeah, dude. Take whole gram dabs of distillate. That's crazy. Who did you make take whole gram dabs of distillate? Stir it. Was it the vendors?
And are they still alive?
I think it must have been the vendors. It's the only people I could see being down to do that, you know?
Yeah, like, oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, fuck it, bro. I'm down. Can you got me on QP strain?
This is the next doink, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not putting it on that tray no more.
On this tray?
Yeah, I'm putting it.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to do it right here. This is my doink to fuck up.
Got you. Well, make sure you give it the same time and attention because
I will.
I don't want there to be any differences.
No, it won't. I mean, look, I already told the people if yours is outright smoking better than mine, then we're going to have to find a new host for the show.
A new host for the show?
Yeah, I'm going to have to retire, bro.
Stop. I was like, wait a minute, dude. I'm getting kicked off.
No, not you.
He's like, if Paul outrolls me, he's fucking out of here, dude. Who's read the Banana Kush DNA email? I haven't.
That is.
No, that's not gonna work. Trying to keep your eye on me over here, dude?
Yeah, dude, I'm just putting the pressure on, trying to make sure you fuck this up right now.
You want me to fuck it up or you want me to roll a nice doink? What do you want me to do here, dude?
I want you to have your worst doink yet, dude.
Damn.
I need every advantage I can get, dude. I gave you a chunky grind you didn't even notice.
Bro. Just fucking sabotaging me over here, dude. The heat is on.
Damn, I ate that shit all
80s shit, bro.
Yeah.
They don't know. Sturt knows. Someone emailed DNA genetics. Go up a little bit. Professor Piff was cracking. Up a little bit higher. Someone emailed DNA Genetics years ago saying they smoked banana kush and it turned them gay. It's the funniest shit. Oh my God. No, bro. If you've got it, fucking send me that, Sturt. I want to read that. That's hilarious. Imagine getting that email, waking up in the morning and getting that email.
Right. Sean gets shit similar to that, dude. Like, the shit Sean sends me screenshots of from support is wild. Jason, appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate you. This doink smokes. If it doesn't, fuck everyone. I'm just playing.
All right. We're not redoing the duel, no. We're both rolling up Tenko and both using bigger nugs and seeing if there's a difference in smokability. If the thing is, also, I rolled both doinks yesterday, too, and I'm rolling the exact same way. So it's like, I don't know. We just want to see if there's a difference. That's all.
Keep these doinks over here.
You got to point your fan over my way, dude.
Got you. You know, now that I'm looking at this grind.
Don't lie to the people, bro. I'm going to take you serious. Yeah, this is just for the people, and it's going to be after we do this duel.
Give it back to you, the people.
Oh man, what a shit paper that was.
Rafe, you just missed them trying to switch sides. They switched back, and here we are. Yep.
Yeah, it felt too weird, dude.
We knew you were coming, Rafe, so we put it back.
We need to change all of our fucking spots and everything to do that. Like I got all my shit here. He's got all this shit over there. He's got the fan over there.
Shout out to Rafe and the Greens crew for taking first place at the golf tournament yesterday.
Is that right, dude?
Being one stroke underneath us to win by one.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Was Rafe cheating though?
Oh, dude, no, I don't ever say he cheats, but I will say this. I know a lot of people at tournaments that do cheat because there's nobody there to watch your score. You know what I'm saying?
So what you're saying is Rafe cheated?
No, Rafe didn't cheat. Rafe
won, but he cheated.
No.
You guys heard it
Rafe
here first.
had some sticks with him. That's not the case.
Very noble answer of you, bro.
He did. He had some sticks with him. He had Rick, the owner of Green Cruise, and some other people with him.
When you say for the non-golfers here, he had some sticks, what does that mean?
Dudes that can play golf, some fucking sticks. They can hit the ball.
Okay, because it sounded like a slur almost for a second.
Nah, they're throwing darts, dude, is what they're doing. See, I brought 3 scratch golfers. So more terminology for you guys. A scratch golfer means you can play par. So you can play 75. Yeah, I guess it would be a 75 score on a full course. You can play it and get 72 to 75. That's your scratch golfer, which is 2% of the people that golf that can do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not easy, dude. Probably only used 6 to 7 of my shots, and of those were putts. Laugh out loud. Hey, bro, that's how I felt, dude. Elliot, shout out Elliot Paler, dude. He was throwing darts. This dude's a professional golfer, and he was just like, when he hits the ball, he puts it like this far from the hole every fucking time. It's ridiculous, dude.
Let's see.
He said, I only know mini golf and top golf. Top golf is fun, dude. I fuck with top golf.
My shit dry real quick. That's your Tenko doink, right?
Mm-hmm. And man, does it taste good. Just on the dry pull.
Mm-hmm. I get your little stuffer. Thanks, sir. Oh, I bet Ireland got some courses for sure, dude.
Yeah, that's Scotland and Ireland is where golf was invented. I actually have a golf ball from the old course. Rice rolls. I'm sure you're familiar with that. I think it's in Scotland or Ireland. The old course. Yeah, my boy went there and visited and fucking brought us back some swag from there.
Let me see yours.
The stuffer tool that we are using, you check practice. No, bro, you don't get to cheat, dude.
Like
no, I'm just playing. You don't get to cheat off the pressure.
No.
Let me see the pressure on yours real quick.
Mine's a little looser, but usually mine's a little tighter. That's the thing.
I would tighten the base a little bit. If I were you, I would tighten the base a little bit, yeah.
But like this was
That's how they were rolled yesterday?
No. They were much tighter yesterday.
Okay.
I you know how you adjust the bottom to make it tighter? I don't see you doing that much.
I don't because
I tried to.
Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna do it exactly how I did it yesterday. Just for more consistency.
Is what crazy? Yeah, crazy. They still haven't done that. Where's they do the PG tournament? Wait, scroll up a little bit.
All right, there we go.
Please, Sean. Sorry. What is the stuffer tool you use? It's the like my stuffer. Actually, really have a really well known golf course nearby where they do that huge tournament. They're selling spots in our lawn for $300.
All right, shall we get this going? We made them wait long enough.
Yeah. Are we doing rules today, or do people know them by now?
We'll run through. We'll just skim them.
Okay.
We'll skim them. If anybody's watching doesn't know the rules, let me know. We'll break it down. But
dude, I feel like we should take this jar out of here. It's just like
okay.
Nobody gets promotion today, dude.
All right.
Yeah,
clean this shit up so I don't have a stroke real quick. Okay. Sorry, so Paul doesn't. All right, so let's talk shit on Paul's doinks first real quick, though. Speaking of which, before we go to the rules, let's just talk shit on Paul's doinks. So, they're looking pretty fire today, bro.
It's like you've done this before. There's a little modest fold.
Yeah, a little signature fold there. A little bit of dimplage right near the bottom here.
Tiny little bit. How's the pressure feel, though?
And when he says tiny, he means a massive amount. But yeah, I mean, it feels good.
Whoa.
Pause, I guess. Damn. Check out the blue corner.
Sean's gonna have a stroke from one of us saying pause. What's gonna happen?
Another little humble fold there. Nothing crazy. Just a signature. But this one looks very solid. A couple of dimples right here in the middle. Hold on. How do we show that? Camera? Come on. You're lucky it's camouflaging in, bro.
Camera don't care about that, dude.
Sheesh. Both of these are screaming off the fucking dry rip, though.
Yeah, they both smell loud as well.
All right, let's skim the rules real quick. Let me know if anybody has any issues. Let me get these ready up on out of here, too. Or any questions about these. But we are not looking at potency in this competition, looking at the interaction with the palate, specifically around smoothness and flavor and the longevity of those two things and all of its nuances. So numbers 1 through 6 is what will get you points every round. Each number is worth 1 point. Besides smoothness, that's worth 2. If the the bout goes the distance, then we look at the scorecards, assuming both are smoking for all 3 rounds. If one becomes unsmokable before the other, it's an automatic KO. And if neither smoke 2 of the 3 rounds, then it's a double loss, no participation trophies in the PSL. If the joint goes out, it loses that round. Hit the tail of the tape.
All right, we're getting further and further along in this bracket, and these matches are getting more and more exciting. Today we got Malek versus Greendawg. We got Malek in the blue corner and Greendawg in the red. Triangle Kush versus D1. The Triangle Kush is Emerald Triangle times Hindu Kush, and the D1 is Sour Dub times Dosi. Face off OG. Harvest dates are February 25th and May 2nd. We got 96 HPS lights versus 420 lights, both running Cocoa. Synthetic versus Organic, and both on the recreational market.
Yeah, very interesting.
They both fucking smelled amazing out of the jar, dude. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, these are 2 of probably, I mean, it's getting hard to really keep saying this, but these are probably 2 of the best smelling in the bracket. The most reeking out of the jar in the bracket.
For sure. My OCD, that was bothering the fuck out of me, dude.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're about to light it on fire. So. All right, let's get it on. We need to have a little sound bite.
Can we get the slap, please?
Oh yeah, the lighting.
Did you guys not have the slap yesterday?
No, we did.
Oh, okay.
No, we did. You should have heard. You should have heard the slur that Dave yelled right in the middle of it. Didn't know it was muted or it wasn't muted.
Lying.
No.
I'm trying to chill, smoking loud. I got loud. Hit my line. Either DM me or hit my line, bro. I got loud. I'm trying to smoke. I out here in Amish smoking big doinks in Amish. Big old doinks. Big old doinks. Gang. Just trying to roll through. I got Marlboro Menthols, I got Swishers, and I got doinks. Yeah, we out here smoking big doinks. Yo, me and Willie Andrew out here smoking doinks on the block, gang. You see, 30,000 people about to see Willie Andrew with that doinks. 30,000 people.
GB Weebies, I'm going to be looking fresh as fuck, smoking doinks all day. Getting pot zoned off the stinky, blinky, skunk. Fuck 12.
Out here smoking $100 bill doinks. Big doink kid. My sour diesel darker than broccoli. Cream of the crop, homie, don't make yourself a moxie. It's fucking nice out. Who's trying to chill, smoke something loud, homie? I got loud.
Yeah, that's. By the time that gets old, we're gonna have another version of it.
Scrap's already fucking producing volume 2 right now as we speak, dude.
We got a homie producing volume 2 that we can't even say who it is. But it's gonna be a good one. And he's on it for like a fucking month or two, I think. But he's a busy guy.
I wonder what Big Dave says when he's about to get. Whoa. What the fuck, bro? I had to stop reading that really fast, dude. I was like, wait, what?
I heard you reading it. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, fucking rest in peace, needless to say. Young King Dave. We're going to keep him alive throughout these edits. Wow. First hit on that.
God
nice.
Damn.
Yeah, both of these very
fucking
nice.
GB Weebies. Shit is fire, dude. All right, come on, guys. Give it up.
Yeah, DGR chill, dude.
Wow.
Where the fuck is my pen, bro? What fill this shit out real quick. Are you noticing any major differences right away? This is a banger of a matchup right here, so former finalist in a hash hole bracket versus
my first back and forth with them. Accuracy, purity, stain, and intensity, and smoothness.
So coat.
I'd give coat to Malek right now.
Okay. Just to see how it's starting out too. Just to show you guys. This is damn fucking camera. Come on, dog.
Oh, you're gonna say
this is the D1 right here. This is the Maleks, both combusting fucking impeccably.
Yeah, Rafe. He can run for vice president, dude. Everybody knows Jake is president. Jake Rolls is president, dude.
Or they can run against each other. I think they'd make a great team, though.
I think they would too.
So, the flower in each of these has been in the finals of a hash hole bracket. Well, actually, Greendawg has won
a bracket
once and a finalist in the other. And Malek's first time entering a bracket was in the finals.
Yeah.
So this is a heavyweight matchup for sure. Damn, yeah, I get you on the.
Who tried to watch the fights last night but was hella disappointed when they found out Mackenzie Dern wasn't fighting.
Was it Dern? It was Macy Barber.
Oh yeah, Macy Barber. Sorry.
Of course you would say Dern.
Yeah, Macy Barber.
Interesting. Okay, hold on.
Do you feel like I was accurate in what I said off the bat?
I don't know about smoothness.
You don't think Greendawg takes smoothness? Here, we'll finish your round.
Let me do one more tap.
Yeah.
Back the other way. What?
I saw you watch Biscuits.
Malek seems like air smooth to me.
Macy Barber had a stroke?
No, everybody was talking so much
bro.
shit.
That's not what happened. Stop. That's fucked up. I don't wish that shit upon nobody. My grandma died from a stroke, dude. Shit's fucked up.
There was a big LOL right afterwards.
So technically, we got saved from another boring women's MMA fight. That's comedy. I like that.
I understand the satire.
He's
but, hey,
not
there's been some
joking.
bangers.
Damn, she did have a stroke.
Oh shit.
That's wild, bro. She may not ever compete again if that's the case.
I need my second rounds to make some decisions here because I would say intensity and stain for D1.
Seizure. Okay, seizure ain't that bad, bro. That's not a stroke.
You can say that, dude. You can say that. He's familiar with people that have seizures, but I would say seizures are probably still pretty bad. Look at us, dude. Just
They're
over
bad.
here. Seizures aren't that bad, dude.
Well, it's not that they're not that bad. It
Get
depends
up
on-
and fight.
Depends
You
on
know
what.
I'm saying?
What a girl. No, I'm just playing. No, it just depends on what type of seizures you have. What are they called? There's like a starts with the
Either
P.
way, everybody was absolutely trashing her. Think really hard about these hits. They're very close for me. It's not like a clear. It was hard for me to make a clear intensity and stain. The D1 is screaming for sure, but purity.
No, I still feel the same way.
Yeah. Okay. I need my second rounds. I need my second hits. It's a tough one for me.
What did Adam do with his hand gestures?
What are we talking about?
I don't know. He said, "Be careful with your hand gestures,
It
Adam."
was about the Elon shit. Elon
Oh,
doing
yeah.
Elon's a Nazi now, you know. So
Fucking wild, dude.
hold on, you see that? We got a little doink slippage here. Hold on, boom.
You see that real quick? I'll fix it while you hit the other one. Good now.
Interesting. Smoothness is the only thing that I'm like fucking really trying to split hairs on right now, dude.
That's crazy because I get the tiniest little bite right here in the back of my throat. It's not nothing. Look, if it wasn't smoking next to something else, I probably wouldn't even notice it.
I just get a little bit of that from both of them, but it's hard to like who's blue and who's red. Let's throw up the tail of the tape for him real quick so we can have a little gander at this. What did I even just hit?
You just hit the red one.
That's it. Man, dude. I see what you're saying. Hold on.
It's once again, in my opinion, if I can try to like articulate this to the people, you know what I'm talking about, but it is the texture of the smoke that is different that's affecting it smoothly for me.
It's just so tough because when you're talking about two things that are in the nines for smoothness,
They both are.
so it's not that anything is harsh. And I'm getting a lot of expansion cough off
Yeah.
of these.
No,
I would agree with pretty much everything. The only thing I might that's hard for me is, and I'm going to do one more tap back and forth, but is the smoothness because they're so similar to me. It's insane. This is where it gets, when things are this close, this is where subjectivity definitely creeps in too. There's no way to do this shit perfect, but
the funny thing is if we're talking flavor profile, I subjectively like Malek's.
interesting. I subjectively like the D1. But either way, both of these are head stashable fucking weed.
Oh yeah, whatever one of these
Can't go
loses,
wrong.
or we're taking to smoke.
Man, okay. Here you go. Now we're what, going into the second?
Yeah, we're in the second.
You're gonna start the second right now?
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
that argument is still going on. Alex.
May it carry on, dude. I have no horse in that race. Yeah. Fuck, dude. I think the only thing I would disagree with potentially is
Smoothness.
smoothness. I think I got it. I'm leaning, for some reason, I'm leaning towards the Maleks, but it's just so hard because it's so close. So, but I mean, the round decision stays the same. It's a round one For me, 4-3. For me, or for you, 1-6.
6-1 because that's a 2 point. The smoothness.
Yeah,
That's what switches it around. That would make it 3-4 for me.
Mm-hmm. But it does have a little nice coat to it, the Malek's.
Yes, it does.
It's a heavy smoke. I remember both of these smoking to the bone too. That's the thing. Oh wow, that might have been one of my best hits of the Malek's right now.
Really?
Yeah,
I love when that happens, dude. When you're smoking something, it just peaks.
Damn.
And you get that hit.
Got more intense.
Yeah, clear the air real quick, bro. I feel like I'm just breathing smoke right now.
Yeah, it's getting pretty fucking packed in here. Usually we got a little something kicking, but today was very cool. Let me get a fucking drink real quick. $14 millimeter cone is hard, dude. It's a very small amount of people that have the ability to roll those. They're hard to roll. But some people love them. 14 and 13 cones.
Oh, yeah, they're hard to roll for sure. They're definitely not easy.
Damn, it's so staining.
Just got in, bro. What's the best thing smoking? It's very close right now. I'd say that D1 is like eking by in a few
Barely
categories.
edging it out.
In a few
But
categories.
Damn, now
Dude, whatever you just blew out smelled like D1.
it was Malek's.
Was it?
But they're both just so screamy gassy. Through the smoke, it's easy to mistake. But I would say, like, right now, the Malek's is, like, very enjoyable. It seemed almost to get more pure. Which one did you say? The D1?
Yeah.
Okay. And it did seem smoother again to me. This is where it gets really tough. So people will be like, oh, like, you know, it's subjective because you could disagree on little things and shit. It's like, okay, well, what better way to do it than to hit by hit analyze it hella close back and
I will
forth?
say
and
flavor's
talk about
peaking
it.
right now for it, but I'd still think D1 is smoother. Like, for sure.
Interesting. And so there you go. We're going to have a moment of silence for concentration.
That was amazing, too.
What is going through your head right now, dude? Because this is getting really close for me.
I just feel like that last hit that I had, the Malek, was like accurate as fuck to what I smelled.
Mm-hmm.
It was louder than it was before.
It hit another level. It seemed like once it ashed almost.
I almost want to give it accuracy right now.
There's a couple things that it's going to depend on this, but
I'm still going smoothness for the D1.
okay.
I know it's close, but it's still undeniable for me when I hit it and hold it in like that for a
Dude, some
second.
people's lungs react to different shit
Yeah.
too. We're just doing our fucking best. Yeah, we're toasted. That was the Malek's. And bro, it's staining. It's pure as fuck.
The Malek just stayed for you?
Yeah, dude. It's intense. It's loud. It's everything. Hold on. I get a little more smokiness from the D1 at this point, dude. I don't know, dude. I'm kind of getting swung right now.
That's crazy.
It is intense though, and staining.
High roll bars was cracking.
But purity, I would have to. I'm getting just a little. Here you go. I'm just getting a little bit of smokiness from. we might have a split decision on our hands here, dude. Because I even get more of a coat. I don't know, dude. I'm getting a more pure, accurate coat. Quite a few things from the blue corner right now. That was the last hit of the second round. This is the beginning of the third, but I think we're going to be split. Oh, they're getting so tough at this point, dude. They're
I'm
all
going to
just
be honest.
blowing.
That one to me has like lost flavor.
Really? In the last couple hits?
This one's starting to get smoky.
That's what I tasted in my last hits of it. We're into the third round now.
Can Paul roll 420 2-packs? So you want me to roll 840 doinks for
That
proper
was a nice fucking hit for me, bro.
for proper doinks for 710 for the culture? $1,000 a box.
There's a
got you
price
guys.
that would get him. There's a price,
Yeah,
but it wouldn't be
$1,000
worth
a
it.
box. I got you.
Dude, that
Oh,
that
Paul is
still
good.
had some solid flavor. Can you hit that right now?
Let me hit
Whoa.
water. Let me hit water. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm like, hold on. I got to hit water. Give it a trip shot.
Because, bro,
Paul is cooked. Jordan.
you just hit that real quick. Don't let it sit anymore.
Yeah, they both lost flavor to me now. Oh, wait, that's the Malek.
It might
Yeah, that one
because
started to
you're-
lose flavor last time. Let me hit this one.
It might be because you're double hitting it, too. I take single strong pulls when they get lower because it's quick and easy to overheat. I'm getting a lot of tarry. I mean, we're right at the end. Let's look at
Yeah.
this. So this is, still a fantastic performance either way. But it's like there's a little bit of meat left on the bone, too, for the Maleks that seem to maybe burn a little slower. Damn. Hold on. So that hit was a little bit smokier, but that was at the Maleks.
I wouldn't even say it was like,
But it was still.
it wasn't even really
flavor
smoky. Like
for me.
that was smoky to me.
This
This
is
was like a
tarry.
lack of flavor.
I feel like. This is your last hit to the third. Oh, this is where it gets so tough, dude. Because they're so close in a lot of categories to me that it almost like. Damn.
So we both have Malek. So we both have Sturt winning the first, or no Sturt. Duh. We both have Drew winning the first. We're opposite on round two. I have Drew winning round two. He has Malek winning round two, and we both have Malek winning round three.
Hold up. So
round
does
two.
that make this thing a whole complete tie, like a draw? Hold on, because this could be a flaw in the system. So then what do you go to break the tie then, if that is a tie? So, okay, hold on. So
And both of our scores were exactly the same for round two, just backwards. Mine
Yeah,
was
that's
5-2,
weird.
yours was 5-2, so it's not even a point thing.
hold on. Let's figure this out, dude. I have a full sweep in the third.
I have a
I
full
think-
sweep in the third, too.
I think in the second, I might have started experiencing what was happening in the third a little sooner or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't. I still thought Greendawg had purity, mouth stain, mouth stain, flavor intensity, and smoothness. I still had for him in the second round.
So you score at what?
Yes, Malek, we both have you winning round three.
So hold on. So let's figure this out because I'm lit. Let's remind you guys, I'm blasted. So we have round three. We both score, so that's 1 for Malek.
Yeah.
I scored round 2 for Malek. You scored it for. So you have a 2-1.
I have a 2-1
D1.
I have a 2-1 D1, and you have a 2-1 Malek.
Yeah. So I guess we have to go down to what doink did you enjoy more?
For overall performance.
It becomes subjective?
Becomes subjective.
Which one are you lighting back up
If I had to right now,
if you had to?
I'd roll another Greendawg.
I would also. But there's parts in the doink where I feel like this outperformed where it swept round 3 where like it smoked so good down to this. I'm gonna hit it again just to see what's up.
He said, I think you guys need to run it back. Ain't nobody cool said dead stoner math.
Yeah, this is what this is a flaw in the judging system.
Yeah.
So there's a way for it to tie. We can't have a way for it to tie. But in the past, what we've said is, which one would you go roll up again? And I feel like personally, my subjective favorite, I would say, is the D1.
But I thought not only is it a subjective thing, but I thought he won.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think we should do here?
Well,
what are we doing, dude?
I mean, the only thing we've ever done in the past in this situation was go with the subjective opinion because it's just so close. They're both so fucking good that it's like teetering on the fence where it's easy to kind of re-smoke another roll tomorrow. Overall performance,
I would give it to D1. But he would give it to Malek because I gave him 2 rounds and he gave Malek 2 rounds. So our overall
performance, though, for me, I lean Malek because I think he was doing great for longer. You know what I mean? It was just behind the D1, but that didn't mean it wasn't in the 9s. Pretty much across the board in every category.
If it's the one that smoked better longer, it's the Malek because the Malek smoked longer. It's still smoking right now. The D1's out.
Yeah, like my subjective favorite, those terps are so crazy I could live in the jar, and my mind leans there, but I can't help but ignore like the straight performance of Malek. This is the hardest night yet, dude, in years. I think this is probably the hardest night yet.
This is fucked.
I mean, the only thing on the actual scorecard here is if you go round 3, the extra bonus point for a tiebreaker. This is for hash holes, but it's his overall performance. Or do we flip a fucking coin, dude? I mean, this is
Malek. Should we flip a coin on this? What do
you boys think? Now look at us. We're all asking what people think, dude. We got to
let's make a decision. Fuck it.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I believe that Malek performed longer. So if we're doing an overall performance, we give it to Malek. If we're going for subjectivity of what we would roll first, we're going for Drew. So I'll let you pick. I think that's
well, hold on. I'm not doing this alone because you got to share the blame with me if this is fucked up. Okay. so what I'm saying, there's 2 factors.
Rematch.
There's subjectivity, and we don't even have time for rematch is the issue. They have to physically fight now, Drew versus Malek. That's crazy. But no, so we have a subjectivity category and basically an overall performance category. And I subjectively obviously like the subjective one.
Yeah.
But I feel like the most objective way to look at it would be overall performance.
Yeah.
So I feel like if I'm trying to get technical.
So then fuck it. Malek won then.
If I'm trying to get technical, I would say it had a full sweep on both the cards
Malek
in round 3.
Say Malek won.
So I feel like that. I feel like, and Greendawg, I fucking love you, and this is fire, and we're gonna smoke shit out of this, dude.
I would say that is a split decision.
A split decision 29, 28, and at 28.3, 28.7. No, I'm just kidding. It's 29, 28.
Okay, which one?
Malek's. That's a crazy one, dude. That's a really crazy one. You know, there's some nights in the UFC where a decision is made and it doesn't. The fight was so good that one way or another.
But I agree.
The internet's going to erupt.
No, I agree with Sturt though. He said you guys got to figure a way to fix this. He said that's not cool. He said and do it when you're not high.
Yeah,
he said, you guys got to sit down and figure out a way to fix this.
Because
I agree,
dude. That was really close. No matter what we do, it's going to be fucked.
I think what we do is we add we add the longevity category.
Yeah, we need to have tiebreakers.
No, because if longevity is in there,
well, check this out. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but what if we go bag appeal and nose? Like which one reeked? I hate the sound of it, but if the smoke is equal, because we always say that shit doesn't matter unless it's smoking. Then it's like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? But
then that's just hard because that's a subjective thing as well.
Yeah. Either way. We'll keep you posted on how to, look, hey, we're doing our best. You know what I mean? This is the first time this shit's happened to us, I think. So
the chat's going
we found a hole, dude. But either way, dude, I mean, I think either of those are finalist worthy fucking batches. Major head stash.
I'll tell you what, the DMs ain't going to be empty after when we stop this episode.
No,
DMs aren't going to be empty.
Dude. Hey, give me a few hours, dude. I'm lit.
They're not going to be empty.
And we also have to smoke these fucking, just to add to the anxiety.
Oh, let's fire these up.
Let's fire this up. Yeah. crazy. Right? I mean, like I love the Terps of the D1, but I feel like the last round was so tough, dude. You better keep that wind gust out of here, bro. Fucking with my dork.
His isn't burning the same. I don't know what. Hey, bro, why you lighting when I'm lighting and blowing when I'm blowing, bro?
Chill. I'm trying to combat your gust. It's the blowtorch technique, by the way, guys. Damn, dude. It's been a while since a bracket had people that were that close where it was that difficult. I don't think it's ever happened. That's crazy. Because when we say, oh, subjective favorite, it's not by fucking much. You know what I mean? It's not like a massive gap of subjective favorite. It's like subjectively the D1 Terps are sick as fuck. And you know what I mean? Like they do a very special little thing. So subjectively, I'd probably reach for that. Or if I had to roll another one of something. But objectively, it didn't have as good of a third round. So I feel like that's like a criterial way to like make the call. You know what I mean? And if we're trying not to be subjective, then going with the subjective call, I feel like would be super subjective. But if we're going off overall performance, then I feel like it was the right call. Mine tastes great.
So does mine. Mine tastes better.
So I'm the blue corner, remember? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of threw this together Paul style. I got a crumb.
Oh, fuck out of here, dude.
Last just got a couple dimples.
Damn.
Wasn't like the last episode.
This is some sushi. Or not some sushi, I'm sorry. This is some Tenko.
T-bone. I mean, so the context of this is some people fire. I mean, I gave first round to T-bone. As if we're not high enough, dude. We're gonna fucking knock down a quarter at T-bone right now, too. But in the name of science. But what was I gonna say?
Oh, that's crazy.
What?
Mine's smoother and has way more flavor.
Let me see.
I swear to God.
That's so funny. Hold on. There were different jars. Now we're on jar to jar.
And yours is visually burning cleaner.
I wouldn't say that even. Hold on. I wouldn't even say that. I'd say your structure is better. I got a little bit of mountain ridges over there.
Because it's starting to not really burn too.
It looks like it was burned a little too fast too. You might have been yonking my shit. You might have to chill over there. Let me.
Oh shit!
Let me donkey rip your shit real quick and see how it does.
Damn, I'm lit.
I can lie, that pool felt better even. Nah, that's about the same to me. Hold on.
Right, Jack? Damn. Shit's crazy over here.
You might be right. Let me get some water and
I
run it
feel
back.
like there's too much air being pulled through yours, and whereas I don't feel like I'm getting any oxygen with mine. I feel like I'm just getting smoke.
Gotta run it back the other way because my palate is fucked up right now, but
Yeah, Mr. or Professor Piff, you ain't lying, but that'd be like just a sesh type shit on camera is fucking crazy.
It wasn't burn slightly better. That wasn't the reason. I don't know. I got a little bite from both.
Malek, that is a good idea. It's it's just really hard to get that many guest judges to come on and
nobody can go at this pace,
ones that we fucking trust their palates. You know what I'm saying? Like it's tough, dude. It's tough.
But a third judge would be ideal. But no, so we said I'd rather be subjective versus just picking who burns slightly better. It wasn't that. It was that in the third round, it was smoother, more accurate, more pure, more intense, more staining, and more coating swept across each category. Everything else was kind of split up, but the third round was super fucking decisive. It's kind of like in a fight almost where it's like if they had close rounds in the beginning, but somebody edged it out, but then like the third round was just a fucking 10-8. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Rafe said, I'll do it.
Oh, you know what? I wonder if we tally up these numbers, what it would come out to be. So total blue points and total red points. Let's see that.
It's a Malek win.
It's 8 plus 7 is. It's a Malek win on your card?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's kind of something concrete with the rules.
It's a Malek.
That I forgot
if we're doing that, because Malek has one. Oh wait, no. Hold on. Maybe it's not. Hold on. 11, and then 12. Wait, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, it's not. It's a Greendawg win.
Okay, so I have it as a.
It's 11-10 Greendawg on my sheet.
I have it as 15-6 for Malek's.
Yeah, it's 11-10.
So we add our scores together. Hold on a second. So you got yep, 6, 5. Yep. That's a trip. So that ties it up too then. I mean, if we go by decision, if we tally up all the points on the board, it would lean Malek because I'm 15-6 here. Yeah, no, we're cooked. What are we thinking over there? You think there's a legitimate difference?
Yeah.
There looks to be. Look. A little chunkier. A little bit better. As I'm smoking it though, I'm still getting that bite I was getting yesterday in the halfway through. Are you feeling like these are? It's hard to say because we just smoked 2 other doinks.
I feel like this one isn't as bad. I don't feel like this one's hella worse, but I feel like this one is just kicking more flavor for some reason. I think it's an oxygen thing, and I don't think it's a lot, but there's a little bit that affects it.
Paul's the red, the one that's smoking better. I mean, I don't notice a big difference personally, but and I'm not even trying to fucking cover my ass right now. I get a little bit more purity. There's a little bit more bite to this one, but I don't know if it made the difference that I thought it would. But
oh, you mean on
way,
the weed? It's not going to change the weed. You know what I'm saying? The roll, because your rolls aren't that bad where it can change it.
Well, in this case, I do get some flavor, but I would say it made an effect for sure. A
little bit.
Yeah, I don't know if it would have won it back. You know what I mean? It's hard to say.
Yeah.
If we rematch that, then we got to rematch every fucking.
We can't do that,
and we don't have time.
But the way that it is.
But this fool's not fucking getting out of one more episode, bro. We're gonna lock him up in here.
I just Bachelor's Blue Zushi rolled 2G and Terps for fire. Yeah, Zushi's fucking dank. This one ain't Zushi though. This one is the T-bone. It's like an OG gassy that they do.
Yeah, there is more of a bite on the blue corner,
and it's fire. Yeah, dude. Shout out to Greendawg and Malek. They both bring heat when they fucking come to these competitions. Now that they're in multiple ones between the two
We're
of
gonna
them,
keep them spread out now.
yeah, dude, because
Save that
they
headache.
bring heat when they fucking come. Pause.
Sean's back there acting a fucking child.
Oh
Dude.
wow, dude. Look at Sean.
Because this is basically a similar experience to fucking last night. Damn, we're gonna have to sell your secret sauce, dude.
Yeah, I was just leaving too.
Yeah, chill, dude. Hey, you know what I mean?
Hey, let's flame Adam's
flame me out, dude? Damn, dude.
Here.
Just gonna call out my lean like that, dude. You gonna just bust me out for the curve? It's not horrible, bro. It's not horrible. That's pretty bad. Yeah, dude. What are you gonna do? There's a reason the dude rolls the doinks. Dude. He's been doing this shit for like 15 years. Sean strikes again. Was it the easy episode? Oh, dude, yeah. Look, I know we're on a roll with this right now.
Right, I'm keyed, dude.
Yeah. Same.
I think I'm good. I gotta be able to get home.
Yeah. You guys are gonna have a fucking ball. What? Oh no, that wasn't a duel. Oh, hey, chill, bro, chill.
Yeah, he said so it was ball.
Do the math. You know what I mean? Do the math. Read the room, Sean. We were trying to change the subject. Okay. Yo, this would be fun. You know what would be fun to do?
Huh?
Bring on a couple rollers.
Have them roll with
roll the same weed. No, not even with you. Just whoever. Just have roller duels where they roll the same weed.
Okay, yeah.
Their method.
I like that idea way better than me doing it with them.
Dude.
Why you would? I'll get clowned, bro.
Yeah.
These rollers are amazing.
Let me tell you,
there,
dude. Let me tell you.
I'm not trying to.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to fucking go up.
Yeah, we wouldn't be surviving.
It's like
in the, top
the difference
10.
between it. I'm over here an amateur fighter, dude. Those are pros. Dude. I'm chill, bro.
Sean, you forgot to say red corner, bro. Have Sean roll. Look, he doesn't even do that bad, dude. He uses the paper crutches, but he doesn't do that bad.
Yeah, bars.
Or do you roll glass tips? You re-rolling at the defects?
I can't.
He can, he said. All right.
Let's go.
One day you guys will see it, dude. Maybe him versus Ruben.
Yeah, that'd be dope, dude.
Yeah. Well, fuck, dude. I'm so blasted.
Yeah, I'm fucking.
That was smoking better, dude. That was smoking better. I do think, though, that the yacht club was seriously blowing. So, I mean, we got to leave it in as is, but it could be one of the great controversial fucking sports incidents of cannabis. I don't know. We'll see. For now, we have what? Tomorrow, it's going to be you and
Tomorrow,
who?
me and Dave are running a duel.
Dave?
Can we pull up the bracket?
I'm going to be in LA. So they're going to run it.
Yeah.
Dave's my
we're
new
gonna be
replacement.
running- Me and Dave are going to be running
He's gonna be
it.
grinding
Oh,
up
shit.
the
I
weed
can't
now.
see shit of that.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be
Sean Cron versus Wizard Trees
yeah,
tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we'll be running that one at 4:20 tomorrow. And then on
I'm
Wednesday
pissed about missing out on
or
that.
Tuesday. Aren't you running one on Tuesday?
Yes. We're going to be doing
Okay.
shit. Where'd the bracket go? Oh, we got an updated one being uploaded right now. Hold on. So with Lance in LA, we're gonna be doing fucking A, I'm high, dude.
Rebel?
Growing
Yeah.
pains and rebel. So small,
Damn,
dude.
dude.
Shit's so far
The
away.
tiniest font
Big
ever.
ass brackets, dude. Yeah, that's what's going down on Tuesday. Probably at 4:20 as well.
Yep.
We will see you then. Peace.